Hi, and welcome to UOW Update for Week 11, Autumn Session. I'm Adam. The 2011 federal budget contains funding for regional hospitals, mental health and affordable medicine, but no money for the proposed UOW Medical Precinct. The university says the multi-million-dollar project would serve as a training centre for UOW medicine graduates, as well as lightening the burden on local hospitals. Josh Butler reports on how the uni is looking to save the flagship medical project.
Last week's federal budget was expected to help kickstart Wollongong University's proposed $300 million medical precinct, but the project hangs in the balance after the precinct was not funded in the 2011 budget.
We've been informed that we've been unsuccessful with the request for funding from the federal government.
The facility, planned to be located at the Innovation Campus, was to be a partnership between UOW and Sydney St Vincent Hospital. Planned to house 180 beds, it would help ease the burden on the overloaded Wollongong Hospital and act as a training centre for the Graduate School of Medicine and the Health and Medical Research Institute. University Vice-Chancellor Gerard Sutton said that more regional areas were given priority in the budget this year.
And we were unsuccessful on the basis that we weren't really rural enough.
In a statement to UOWtv, the Office of Federal Health Minister Nicola Roxon said that the Independent Health and Hospitals Fund Board has assessed the University of Wollongong's project as ineligible for funding. It is a legal requirement that only projects found eligible by the Independent HHF Board can be considered for funding by the government. Despite the funding shortfall, Professor Sutton says that UOW is already looking for new ways to fund the medical precinct, calling it too good an idea to waste.
This is probably the most important thing that could happen in Wollongong, and that is a lifting of the quality of health care. We have no intention of giving up. This city and this region need it, and we will continue to drive it.
Josh Butler reporting for UOWtv.
Democracy is set to return to Wollongong in September, with news council elections will be held for the first time since the 2007 corruption scandal. But all may not be well, with concerns being raised that many old guard members are putting their hands up for the job of Lord Mayor.
The new Liberal government has announced that council elections will be held in Wollongong in September. Former member for Cunningham and UOW academic Michael Organ has raised concerns with some potential candidates for council and Lord Mayor positions, including former council CEO Rod Oxley.
He was named by ICAC, he was accused of corrupt conduct, and so I think he should not be running.
UOW students have also voiced mixed opinions about the matter.
It's pretty bad because obviously they've done something wrong in the past.
This is serious stuff here, running like Wollongong. It's a big area.
As long as the public have full access to the information of why they were sacked, then yeah, sure, why not?
Dementia is Australia's third leading cause of death behind heart disease and stroke. Over 269,000 Australians live with dementia, with almost 1,500 new cases diagnosed each week. Mental health issues still carry a stigma and misunderstanding in the wider community, but UOW researchers are working hard to dispel those fears. Josh Butler reports.
There has long been a certain stigma attached to mental health problems, often to the detriment of those they affect. Lynn Phillipson, from UOW's Centre for Health Initiatives, is exploring public perceptions towards dementia.
What people's attitudes are towards people with dementia and how they themselves might feel if they were diagnosed with a dementia.
A range of surveys found that many people fear or avoid those with the disease.
They would prefer certainly to avoid social contact with people with dementia. They would prefer to avoid having eye contact with people, that they wouldn't bother talking to people with dementia because they wouldn't remember what they had to say.
The research aimed to find ways to improve community awareness. With an ageing population and dementia on the rise, Ms. Phillipson says public perceptions need to change.
We do need to improve the public's understanding. There is life after a diagnosis of dementia. People with dementia with the right sort of support can actually live a good quality of life.
Students at the University of Wollongong should prepare for a taste of the high life, with the new $6.8 million Building 11 officially open. The new building features an expanded food court, a gaming area and student lounges for the worn and weary to rest their feet. Those responsible for the development were out in style at the evening launch party.
A vibrant, bright and very open space for students to enjoy their campus community, to relax, to relate to each other, to have, particularly it's been built with a work, rest and play theme.
I think that the students are already enjoying this space, and I think that's evident in the numbers of students that we're getting coming up using Building 11 already.
UOW's 60th anniversary celebrations are continuing with the introduction of memory postboxes around campus. Students and staff are encouraged to submit memories of their UOW experience as part of our milestone year.
The Share Your Story is kind of connecting past alumni and current students and kind of really tightening the UOW community, and it kind of gives everyone a sense of belonging within the university.
Those who participate in the event go in with a chance to win a week's worth of coffee vouchers or a UOW 60th anniversary t-shirt. And the uni band comp continues on Tuesday with more locals vying for a place in the final. Last week saw Avane win their way to the grand final on August 25th in their very first show before a live crowd. Runners-up Belial's Lamb will compete in the second chance round on August 2nd. That's it for this week's UOW update. I'm Adam Battigello. From everyone here at UOWtv, have a great week.